Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to another Mega Man 21. We are still waiting for both planets to be ready, but they are. So race should start very soon. Oh, maybe let's say something about racers. The left we have polytopes. Not really good. Mega Man 21 is currently to check the leaderboard. I know it's like 35, 4 or 5 days. It's 35, 47, so this time is pretty. Polytope, I think, has a skill to get up 34 in this game. So that would be interesting to see. And on the right we have RetroGameCommander. I think he started running this game just for this tournament, which is also cool. But his PB is lower. I think he has something around 50-minute mark PB. Although his sum of best is like 5 minutes faster, so he definitely has potential for a better time. Okay, and they are off. So let's see how it goes. Unfortunately, I'm the only commentator today, probably because everyone is watching Super Bowl and they needed someone who is not interested in that. So they needed a person from Europe that actually lives in North America. It's a perfect combination. Because of that, I'm not interested in Super Bowl and I don't sleep right now. Okay, but nevertheless, we start from Pumpman. Pretty rough stage for the first stage. It's easy to die. But there is a good thing about Mega Man 10 speedruns for a race setting, since the game gives you a free E-tank just in this stage. So it's... yeah, you can use it whenever you like it. You can use it in pump fight because it's quite difficult. The E-tank that you can see on the left that Polytopes picked up. Honestly, everyone should pick up this E-tank in a race setting. Unless you are extremely brave or crazy. Or both. Okay, RetroGameCommander is taking it slowly to save some health, which is pretty smart. Pump can hit like a truck. Okay, Retro is spamming some spoilers in the chat. Okay, let's see how this fight goes. Yeah, you can see that Polytopes is shooting Pump for his shield, and this is what you want to do. Oh, okay. I'm actually not sure if Polytopes had enough HP to take that extra hit. So that could have been extremely close. Okay, let's see, RetroCommander has to be careful. He doesn't have enough health to take one extra hit. This looks scary. Oh no. Yeah, that's classic Pump for you. So yeah, Retro now has a second chance for this fight. Now he has more HP, so that helps. But he still needs to be careful. And in the meantime, Polytopes is in Solar Stage. There is a cool manip that you can do in this stage. I don't think anyone will go for that in this tournament. You can manipulate the first mini-boss that you can find here, the Suzak and Phoenix birds. But it's extremely precise. You only have a 3-frame window, and then the fight itself is quite impossible with the pattern that it gives. So you should probably not go for it unless you are extremely good at Claw Rate. Okay, Poly is getting... yeah, I thought that was the best pattern, but it was not. It was a great fight though. I can see that Polytopes has some great mashing. And I completely missed the fact that Retro managed to kill Pump, so that's nice as well. That's an excellent question in the chat by a random viewer named Hopefulness. I definitely don't know him. I don't know them, you know. But yeah, the answer is it's a big secret. We don't know which bird is Phoenix and which bird is Suzak. It's part of Mega Man 10 lore that no one knows. Just like that, Poly got to the Solar fights, which is probably the hardest bosser fight that you can find in this game. So it's good to not die to this boss. Oh, that's the comfy pattern, so Poly has. And I think Poly got some extra refills in the stage that I missed, since he ended up this fight with a bunch of water shield, which is nice. Okay, the room where Retro is in right now, it's kind of tricky. It's a bit awkward to jump on those conveyor belts. Okay, he's being careful, so all good. And no coil here. Okay, Poly is in the chill stage and he's using water shield at the start. That's one way of approaching this stage. It's one of the best parts about Mega Man 10 that there are a few different strats for some of those rooms, and it's really hard to be faster in Mega Man 10, but you can see a bunch of different runners having 2 or 3 different approaches to a given room, and all of them are equally fast. Okay, Retro had a nice fight. Oh, that's good. It's always good to be done with Solar. That's a good feel. Another cool thing about Mega Man 10 speedruns is that for a race setting, apart from a free E-tank, it gives you also a free W-tank. So if you ever die, you can always use it, you know, to refill your jet, for example. So it's a much easier game to race compared to Mega Man 9, for example. I said for example twice. Oh, Poly is killing the Stomper, what a hero. And he's doing the moonwalk, a double hero. A double moonwalk. That's a triple hero for you. I'm curious if... Oh, let's check out this fight. Oh, that was almost a good fight. The ending was quite rough. That was a classic chill for you guys. Probably the second hardest fight in the game, in my opinion, after Machine 1 with Solar. Oh, Retro, you have to be careful. Okay, we are going the bottom route. You don't see many bottom routes in speedruns, but hey, we are here. I can see that Retro is using DLC weapons. Let's ignore this fact for now. You didn't see it. So, Poly is in Nitro stage. Okay, that's a tricky room that Retro is in right now. If you miss it once, you are going to hate your life. Okay, he needs to be careful, he has 1 HP, and unfortunately he died. To Stomper. So in the meantime, we can enjoy a Nitro song. Such a comfy tune. Okay, Poly is using Chill Spike to destroy those trucks. Ah, he missed the gap jump, the most impossible jump in Mega Man 10, I think. The second gap jump is coming. Okay, he took it slowly but safely. I respect that. Okay, Retro has to be careful. It's a tricky room, the final script in Chill Stage. I wonder if he'll kill Stomper. He actually saved the Stomper. That's questionable in my opinion. I always say that Stomper is the necessary sacrifice to ensure a good chill pattern. Mega Man 10 gods are cruel, but it is what it is. Okay, let's see. Polytop didn't get a good pattern from Nitro, but he executed it very well. Okay, let's see this chill fight. Okay. A few solars out of the screen. I don't know what I want to say. But it was a decent fight. I've seen worse. Even from runners that have a 34. But I'm not gonna drop any names. Honestly, Retro is much closer to Poly than I thought he will be. By just looking at his current PB. Like, realistically, I think this is his PB pace. Okay, Polytopes is using Solar on the first screen of Commando. This is... oh, that's a cool strat. The chill spike on that guy. I think the standard strat in the end is to use Water Shield mostly. To fight those guys in the first screen of Commando. But yeah, some people use Solar. The record holder Hyper is using Solar. But yeah, it's one of those strats in Mega Man 10 that it's pretty much the same as the other strat, time-wise. It's just more what you find more consistent. Now the comfy right above the sandstorm, just to avoid being pushed by the wind. In theory, Commando is an easy stage. Should be the easiest stage in the 8 Robos. But yeah, Ajarmar died there, so in his race, so maybe it's not that free after all. And I'm not saying that just to call out Ajarmar, especially since he's not here. And no one tell him. Pretty decent fight from Polytopes. Commando can give you some absolutely terrible patterns, and it's something that you probably don't even think about it when you run Mega Man 10. You think about Nitro patterns instead. But yeah, double no jump from Commando probably loses like 4 seconds. And then like a no double jump, and then no jump, high jump. I think that loses 5 seconds. Yeah, let's see this Nitro fight from Retro. Okay, he needs to be careful with his HP. Okay, that's unlucky. Oh, no. Don't do it. Okay, we are good. We survived. And in the meantime, Polytop started Blade Stage. I wonder if he will be doing jet strats in the screen, or if he will go for spike jumps. Okay, he's doing jet. That's probably the smartest idea for a race, I think. Unless you want to be very brave. Okay, that's a standard Tri-Castle kill. I think this is the oldest strat that I know when it comes to this this mini-boss. There are like 5 different strats for it. Some of them are faster, some of them are more consistent. Again, whatever works for you. Oh, that was a cool commando kill. And he's using jet. Okay, some more DLC weapons. As long as he doesn't shoot them, we are good. This must be actually quite awkward to swap, you know, to avoid using DLC weapons when you have them. You have to swap through them every time. So, making some of the strats impossible, like Machine 2. This is super scary. Unfortunately, Retro died. It was a good blade fight for polytopes. Retro is using solar as well. This is interesting. I always thought that the water strat is the standard one, and like 90% of runners are using water, but maybe I'm wrong. I wonder what pace polytopes is on. Feels like a solid run so far. He didn't make many mistakes. Not big ones, at least. But it's hard to catch everything. Oh no. Okay, a small mistake from polytopes on screen 1. But this is the best Retro stage in my opinion. Okay, that's actually smart. Retro picked up that one up. I think he's on zero lives, so this makes sense. I hope that he has enough. He doesn't have. Okay, that was crazy. Okay, somehow Retro didn't die, despite doing those jumps, you know, inside of a sandstorm. Okay, let's see this commando pattern. That was a rough pattern, but it could have been worse. So yeah. Polytopes is cruising through sport stage. Some people call this boss strike, but it's actually sports. Oh, that's a very rare strat to see. Coil jet in this screen. On the screen. But in this screen is quite impossible. Especially if you made any mistakes in the stage, since those lockers are on a global cycle, they can throw off your movement, and you'll just hate your life. Okay, that was the difficult pattern to get, the difficult strike pattern. There are only two patterns when it comes to strike. One of them is very easy to execute, the other one is still easy, I would say. But you need to practice it to actually understand how it works. Yeah, I'm not really sure what pace. Oh, Retro is actually taking the swing. I don't think I've ever seen this in a race setting. Okay, that was a DLC weapon, but you didn't see anything. This health situation doesn't look good. He needs to be... oh no. Very careful. Yeah, I wonder why he didn't use jet for that portion. Maybe he's not familiar with strats in this stage. Because like I said, I think Retro just started running Mega Man 10 just for this tournament. So he's pretty new to this game after all. Oh, that was a double tower kill from polytopes. I've never seen that before. Really cool stuff. Such a good song. Sorry about humming. I couldn't resist. Now using some jet is the way to go, also. Okay, let's see this blocks pattern on polytopes screen. Okay, looks like he was behind. He didn't get the tonic zip, so that's good. $1938. Yeah, this could be a solid sub 20 kill. Let's see what pattern polytopes gets. Okay, that's a good opener. Okay. What is happening? Okay, that was still 1959, so it counts sub 20 ship kill. Yeah, sub 20 ship kill is a mark that you are on a good run. Oh no, Retro died. Is this a game over? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that ship fight from Poly was definitely interesting. Actually, fighting ship with Rebound Striker is quite awkward. Rebound Striker is a pretty awkward weapon in general. But Mega Man 10 is known for this. That all the weapons are quite gimmicky. And pretty much you want to use triple blade the most, and then the rest of the weapons perhaps not really that much, at least not in a casual playthrough. Like, who is going to use Rebound Striker in a casual playthrough? Okay, time for Archive 1 on Polytop side. Yo, the Wood Strat. Okay, he's my hero. So you can hit Eggman, since in this game you'll always get Eggman if you don't make any mistakes. At the start of YD1 you will always get Eggman first. And we always set up an early hit on him. And you can do it either with Rebound Striker or you can do it with Wool. And pretty much everyone does it with Rebound Striker. But Polytopes decided that he wants to be a legend. And he did it with Wool. So he's a legend. Especially since Wool is much more difficult to execute. I think. At least I've never understood the timing for it. Okay, please be careful, Retro. I have no idea what he'll do here. He has W-Tank, so he can use it. He goes back to the swing. Oh no, the last jump. Yeah, it looks like Retro is approaching the stage in a more, let's say, casual way. But it's a difficult stage. So if you are really not sure about the speed strats for it, it can be a nightmare. It's a shame, because so far it was a decent run from Retro. He was definitely on a PB pace. But yeah, it happens. What can you say? In the meantime, Paul is almost done with ID1. He's looking for some drops from those enemies. In Mega Man 10 you actually want to pick up all the drops. It saves time. Like every time you feel your energy in the... Okay, this doesn't save time. But you're looking for full refills as much as possible. Because you'll save 3 frames every time you refill the weapon fully. Since I'm guessing polytopes will be using M-Tank in Wily 2, 3 or 4. Depends on the strats he's using. Okay. Oh, that's an unlucky kill. Yeah, tornado left. Oh, he's using wool on tornado. That's interesting. Ideally, you shouldn't be using wool on tornado, despite it being his weakness in this game. Since, yeah, blade is just faster. Okay. Okay, and Retro is done with Blade Man stage, so that's good. But Poly is now in the notoriously difficult stage, Wily 2. At least there is a jam against the pressure. I'm a big fan. This stage is just scary. There is a very difficult strat to execute in this stage, namely, you can see that he's approaching Bird's mini-boss, and there's a way of manipulating his pattern, or their pattern. But the timing for that, well, the timing is maybe not that bad, but you have to be quick enough to execute that manipulation. So you cannot do any mistakes in the first quarter of the stage, and it's not as easy as it sounds. I can tell you from my experience. But yeah, Poly decided to take it more safely when it comes to those crushers. So he waited to see what cycle he was on. Pick up the M-Tank, so he'll be using it later. Oh, he missed the Mega Man 10 jump. That corner jump is called the Mega Man 10 jump, because it's technically the only difficult jump in Mega Man 10. Well, that's not true, but it's probably the most famous one to miss. Okay, Poly is waiting for the second set of crushers. This one is easy. You just... oh, he has to be careful. Okay, that was scary. Yeah, this set of crushers is much easier, since you just have to wait for the first one and then you can hold right, and you will never die. Unless you make some mistakes. Oh, that's a shame. So Poly will be fighting Crop Puncher right now. But it looks like he'll be using his Commando Bombs for that. And there's a 6 strat that New came up with. Yeah, this is why you should be using... oh, he's using the wool backup? Okay, this should work. Sick. That was cool. I'm glad that he showed that off. So your Crab has 2 weaknesses, Commando and Wool. And the standard strat up to, I don't know, 1 month ago, it was always to use Commando Bomb. But then you have to kind of pray for a good pattern. So Nu came up with a strat that uses Coil Jet and Wool, which negates that RNG factor, and it's quite incredible. And Retro just defeated Strikeman stage. Looks like he didn't have much troubles with this stage. It can be scary, but Strikeman stage doesn't have any instant deaths, so that helps. Although it has a bunch of enemies and spikes that deal damage, so you still have to be careful. Poly is now in Wily 3. I wonder what strat he'll be using here. Okay, he's doing Hyper Jet, I like it. So I think Poly didn't use his M-Tank so far, or maybe I just missed it. I'm guessing he's using his M-Tank in Wily 4. This game has a few different routes that you can go for. But when I say routes, it really just means basically what tank you are using and where you are using it. Since everything else stays the same, you'll be executing bosses pretty much in the same way, with one exception, well, Machine 1. So yeah, the very standard route that people were using before 2017 was the standard M-Tank route, as we call it today, where you just use your M-Tank and YD4. But there are different routes. You can use your M-Tank and YD2. You can use W-Tank. You don't have to use any tanks, but that route is quite theoretical and requires many drops from enemies. So it's not really RTA variable. And Poly is now preparing for a devil fight, or the devil fight. He'll be going for those 2 early hits. It's a cool setup for this fight. Oh, the third shot was... Okay, he survived. Yeah, he missed 3 rebound shots. It's quite easy to miss shots in this fight. Again, due to how rebound works, the timing is just so awkward. But even after 6 years, I'm still missing a shot or 2 here and there. Okay, Retro is waiting for the blocks. That's pretty smart. You really don't want to die at the end of ship stage because you don't have any jet left. And you definitely don't want to do Yoku blocks without jet. That would lose, I don't know, like 30 seconds. Or 10 hours if you don't know those patterns like I do. Like I don't. Poly is using right wall, so I have to call him out. That's slower. Sorry, Poly. It's for your own good. I have to call you out. Okay, looks like he's getting a bad pattern from Nitro. It wasn't bad. He changed his pattern very quickly. Whenever Nitro gives you a bad pattern, you want to freeze him as soon as possible, and then after every freeze he changes his pattern, and you now hope for a better one. Okay, another chill fight. That was a good fight. He didn't get freeze, so that's always a plus. Now he's using W-Tank and W-Tank M-Tank, rehealing all his weapons. That was an interesting tip though. I think he wanted to go for that corner jump, but he fell in the end. Okay, 1 double hit. Oh, that was quite clutch. Missing the last getting the last double hit when Blade was already escaping. Okay, the comfy mid-solar pattern. Always good to see. Now it's time for the Shiburi fight. Let's see what pattern he gets. Okay, a good opener, that's good. Okay. It could have been worse. That was not the ideal pattern. But yeah. This is just sheep. Yeah, let's see on what Commando does. This is a rough pattern. If I recall correctly, this is the pattern that Taz goes for. But good luck with mashing him 6 times in the air from that position. Okay, now it's time for our board pump. And he got 1 jump. So yeah, that's pretty rough. Pump can give you either 1, 2, or 3 jumps in the refights. And with our strat, we are essentially hoping for 2 or 3 jumps. So technically, odds are in our favor. But as you can see, sometimes there is nothing you can do. Oh well. Okay, now it's time for strike, last boss. That was interesting, he didn't get hit despite standing so close to strike. That was cool. And now it's time for machine. I wonder if he'll be using solar on machine 1. I'm guessing. Yeah, looks like it. That was a good fight. A clean machine one is always a good feel with Solar. And now he's going for this impossible strat of doing coil water shield. That was a clean machine fight, I like it. All these... This could be a 35 pace. Okay, what's his PB again? 35... 47. Okay, this is not exactly a PB pace, but this could be something around 10 seconds away from his PB. I think. Wait, I actually don't remember what's a good time for Wily 5 on top of my head. This is one of those things that I just don't think about. But nevertheless, he needs to execute this manipulation, which is the coolest part of Mega Man 10. So if you are one of two people in the world that haven't heard about Mega Man 10 manipulation, you can see that he's doing those specific movements, like going up this wall with his wheel. And it's because he wants to ensure the best possible pattern, or a good pattern, from Wily. And we do it in a very interesting way, by killing the specific amount of enemies and just doing a specific movement every time, so that we always hit the boss door at the exact same frame. It's quite incredible that it works. And Chlorate, who came up with this strat, I don't know, in 2014, he's really the Mega Man 10 prodigy. And he went for the waterless manipulation. .52, so he was 5 seconds away from his PB. GG to Poly. That was a very solid run. Man, this is impressive. So... Oh. Okay, that was a really good run. Big props to Poly. Okay, Retro has to be careful. He has 1 HP. Oh, okay, he has X ratings. He went to the shop. I saw him going to the shop, but I didn't know what he bought. Okay, he's done with Firecraft 3, so that's nice. But yeah, you can see that, like, technically, Poly has 35-47 as his PB. And he will, right now he advances to the next round and he'll be fighting, racing against Ajarmar. And Ajarmar has a low 34 2x. Actually don't know the exact, 34-21. And on paper, Ajarmar should win 99 out of 100 times. But yesterday, or 2 days ago, Ajarmar got 35 4x because he died in Commando, and today Poly got 35 5x because he had a solid run. So anything can happen in the next round. Anyone can win. So definitely stay tuned for that race. It will be interesting. Or of course, there's a chance that Ajarmar will get like a 34 2x and no one can beat that. Not me, not anyone. But yeah, for now, we can switch audio. It looks like we don't have audio from RetroGameCommander, so I cannot switch to it unless I'm missing something. But yeah, it looks like Paul is in the Discord, so let me ask if he wants to give a go for an interview. 1 second. Oh, now we have sound. That's cool. I think Polly has some issues with his audio, so I'm not sure if he can join for an interview. Thank you for switching audio. You can. Yo, Polly.
Oh gosh, hold up, let me lower my mic or my headset.
Yo, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, so that was a pretty sick run, I have to say.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, you'll take it. You were 5 seconds away from your PB, I believe.
Oh, yeah, that's an old PB. I think my current one's 35-32.
Oh,
But,
I see. So
yeah, I'm just holding on to it until I'm trying to get sub 35-30, and then I'll submit.
I think you meant sub 35, but that's fine.
Oh,
But yeah, that's pretty damn good. I was saying just before you joined that now you'll have to raise Ajarmar in the next round, and in theory, Ajarmar should has a much better time.
he's over a minute on me, I think, or something.
Yeah, but you can see that in his last tournament race, Ajarmar got a 35 4x, and now you're getting 35 5x. So honestly, anything can happen depending on, like if you get a solid run and Ajarmar will die even once, this could be enough. So
yeah,
who knows? Who knows?
Hopefully it's just a good race.
Yeah, that's. I'm sure it will be. All the races. There's a good chance that all the races in the next round will be quite close. Looking at who advanced. So I don't remember any big mistakes from you during the race. So
yeah, I remember messing up the sheep fight the first time.
Oh yeah, that was classic sheep.
And then my movement was pretty bad in Wily too. I had to wait for a crusher cycle at the end, and I didn't want to try to beat the crushers after the birds, so I was just like kind of taking it easy on that one.
Yeah, that's probably the smartest way in a race.
Yeah, I think those are the big things that really stood out to me. And there was some shakiness with my hands, so I would push buttons that I didn't want to push sometimes.
I see.
Yeah.
Overall, very good stuff.
Yeah. RGC's in Wily 3, I guess.
I would be happy if I was you.
Oh yeah, I was hoping first for Deathless, and if I get Deathless, then 35 would be the ideal race.
Yeah, I think you are on a level where Deathless should always mean a 35 for you.
Yeah,
it's solid enough for that, definitely.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm coming to realize. It's just cleaning up boss fights I think is my big issue right now. I think I just saw a DLC weapon from RGC.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. You didn't see anything.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him though.
I mentioned how awkward this must be because he's trying to not use them, right? And he needs to swap through them every time when going, for the other weapons. So this must be quite terrible.
Yeah, it's tough.
So you mentioned that you want to get a 35 3x or sub 35 3x, but haven't you thought about getting a 34 in this game? It's such a cool goal to go for.
Yeah, I usually take things a step at a time, so I'm gonna try to get the 35 3x and then see where things are and how I'm feeling, because I might maybe take a quick break from it and then come back to it, It's like it's what I did with Mega Man 9 a lot. Like I would run 9, get like a 33, and then take a break, and then run it again, get sub 33 3x, and then run it again, and then finally get the 32.
Yeah, it makes sense. You don't want to burn out too quickly.
Yeah, exactly. So, but the hope is eventually at 34. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. You'll be number 14, I think. Person number 14 getting a 34 in this game.
Yep.
It's always a pleasure to see another runner getting this time.
Yeah, it's been cool seeing, I guess, news the most recent one, so it's cool to see that.
Exactly. Yeah, No has been pushing this game a lot, and it's really cool to see. He developed some really interesting strats.
Yeah, actually, I ripped off one of his strats in Blade. The start of it, how he uses water shield.
Oh yeah, that's a good strat.
Yeah, it was because like there's like a few days where I was just like I could not mash the 3 bullets at the start, and so then I saw what he was doing in his race and just copied that.
I see. Yeah, I saw you also went for the wool backup in Crab Panther fight. That was a good backup with Jet and putting wool in a good position. You don't want to go for wool like immediately at the start.
No, I had a hard time trying to get it.
Oh no, that's so unlucky. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh no, I just saw it.
Yeah,
I didn't know that happens when you kill him.
Yeah, all the platforms disappear, and if you stand on one of them, you will just die.
Oh no.
Yeah, but now, thankfully he has some extra tanks.
Yeah. But yeah, I couldn't get the wool strat on the crab, so I just stuck to the bombs, and then I found that it was still a nice backup to use the sheep, the thunder wool.
Yeah, it's a good strat. It's a good backup. I like it. Let's see this fight. Oh, that was a good. Yeah, much better fight.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, I'm not sure what else to ask about. We still have YD4 and 5 to go with Retro. I'm not sure if you want to hang out with me until he's done.
Yeah, I'll hang out.
Thank you. Now I don't feel so alone.
Yeah, just want to see what route he does with the bosses. Wait, did he already use his M-Tank or no?
I don't think he used one yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. But I think, like, he went to the shop, so he bought some extra tanks. I saw some extra E tanks, but I'm not sure about W tanks or M tank.
We've got a couple doubles.
We'll see soon enough. Your second chill fight was really good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I've been choking that fight lately. Like, I really need to practice it.
Yeah.
Like, I usually wait for him to stick out his arm to fire, but I've gotten like antsy about it or impatient and just want to start firing right away.
Yeah, I guess there are two approaches that you can do. You can either wait and destroy his spike as he shoots it, or you can do it immediately and jump over the spike.
Okay.
I'm doing actually both of those approaches depending on the pattern I'm getting. It's just one approach works better with one pattern and the other works better with the other pattern. But the chill is like a science to execute correctly.
Yeah, Chill and Nitro are the roughest ones in this game, in my opinion.
I see. Yeah, you also had a very clean machine fight. That was really impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm new to using solar on machine 1 since I was so used to doing triple blade strat.
Right.
So now since I'm running W tank, I have to use solar on machine 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to learn it, and it's a difficult fight. If you want to do it quickly, man, it's rough.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time on that because I realized that I was losing a lot of time in the refights, and that was one of the big reasons. And I remember one night I just sat down and just grinded like how to get off as many solar blazes as I can. But I can't. Yeah, like the triple blade is hard. Like I couldn't do that fight, and that was why I just stuck with the solar blaze fight and the not early E tank.
Yeah, me personally, I found triple blade fight much easier due to the fact that you don't have to swap.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, okay. This should. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder what Retro will do with his machine 2 now, since you want to have some water shield for that.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe that's where his M tank is gonna come in.
I actually didn't see an M tank in his inventory.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think he has any more W tanks as well. So I'm curious what will be his strat.
Yeah.
Our boy sheep. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Buster time.
Yeah, casually, this was the route I took.
Oh.
I played the sheep fight first. No.
Sheep first, casually. Sounds pretty rough. You have to go for Yoku blocks all the time.
Yeah, I remember that was when I first played it, that was the first stage that I beat. I don't know why, but
I respect the choice though. Sheep is a great boss. I don't even remember what was my first boss that I've ever defeated. I want to check the brackets, since you'll be racing. I would say fighting. You'll be racing a German next, and Retro will be racing against. I think it would be Charlie Boy. So he's already waiting for him.
okay.
We have some good races coming up next. A really cool race to watch will be the one against Yu Miao. I'm looking forward to that one.
Against who?
Yu Miao.
Oh yeah.
So the two really great runners. Both of them have 3D4s. Could be extremely close, depending on who feels more confident in racing.
Yeah, and Yu Miao pushed it in.
Yeah, he just
he has the E tank.
Yeah, Dimeo just got a new PB like
Oh, that's right. It was this
yesterday.
morning.
Oh, this
Oh yeah,
morning it
yesterday.
was.
I think it was this morning here
Mhm.
and maybe yesterday over there or something. Or wait, was it yesterday? I can't even
No,
remember.
it
I
was.
think.
I think it was today in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, I would probably wait with using water for the machine to go down, just to
Yeah.
get as many hits in as possible. Time to do some dodging. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't die, because this would be a really big time loss.
Yeah, he just used his last E-tank. Oh,
This is tense.
I know. Just staring at the screen.
I wonder if there is a different race coming up after this one. So I'm not sure how much time we have. Let me check the schedule.
Oh, you mean on SpeedGaming?
Yeah, on speed. Oh no, it looks like this is the final race of today on this channel. So we should be good. We won't be kicked
Oh.
out.
Yeah.
Okay, this is
Close. Yeah, you can't take another hit.
okay. I think he got it.
Okay. Yeah, I think I have like maybe a second delay.
Oh, maybe since this is the last stage of the game, I can already say that. I can already say that you should follow both of the planets, and I think the command is this one, perhaps. Yeah, it looks like the command has not been updated.
A little outdated, that's fine.
Yeah, you should follow those runners as well. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, the
I can
handles
just.
are on the screen anyways.
I'm gonna be a good, I don't know, commentator, and I'll just enter your channel manually. Probably misspell it. And let's go. RetroGameCommander. Oh, hopefully his channel is exactly spelled in the same way. Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah.
This is Mega Man 10. It's a very comfy last stage since you get so many extra resources. You get a W tank, M tank, E tank. So it's not like in Mega Man 9, where Wily 4 is actually impossible if you are not familiar with speed strats.
Yeah, it's also nice that that Wily is its own stage in this game.
Yeah, that's true.
In 9, he's like right after refights, no breaks.
This was a good pattern on Red
Mhm.
Road. And GG.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, so I think that's it for today, unless Retro wants to join for a quick interview as well. But yeah. I guess we can wait a second for him. And we have some just conversation on the race channel. But yeah, that's it from us for today. See you next time for the next race, and I can even check very quickly what will be the next race for this tournament. So it looks like tomorrow Scarf is racing against Kanami at 6 AM EST, and then on Tuesday we have Yumiao versus New at 7 AM EST. All those early runs. So yeah, definitely check them out. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Yep. Thanks for calling.
Oh, my pleasure.